This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day, St. Louis. It is Sunday, March 17th. We're getting a live look in Dogtown right now, where the Ancient Order of Hibernians parade will happen in just a few minutes. We're so excited for that. We have a lot happening. Good morning to you. I'm Travis Cummings.
And I'm Tracy Henson. Our Mercedes Marquez is out in Dogtown, so.
Yeah, and we've got a lot coming up for St. Patty's Day and a must-see forecast from Tracy. But
It's
first,
nice.
we have some developing stories out of Ballwin here. Right now, Ballwin police are searching for the suspect of a deadly overnight shooting along Spring Lake Court. Officers say a woman was shot in the head and later died shortly after 1 this morning. They say the suspect, who is currently armed and at large, is in his mid-40s, about 6 feet tall, and bald. According to the FBJ's national records, this is the town's first homicide in more than a decade. We'll continue to follow this story as we learn more. And if you know anything about this incident, call the Ballwin Police Department. Well, happening today, thousands will be flooding to Dogtown for the annual Hibernians St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's the 40th year for this neighborhood tradition, and right now parade preps are well underway. Our Mercedes McKay is live there now. Mercedes, I didn't know you had so much green in your closet. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Travis. You know, one of my favorite colors is green, so it's just very fitting that I'm covering the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Got my little shamrock necklace I got actually yesterday because our festivities here in St. Louis, they started yesterday with the downtown parade, but today that fun only continues. As you mentioned, this is the 40th anniversary of the Ancient Order of Hibernians Parade here in Dogtown. Now, the parade kicks off at 11, so we're just a little under 2 hours away right now. So it'll start on Oakland, make its way south on Tam, and then go all the way to Manchester Avenue. Now, there will be about 100 people in this float, you know, like groups and stuff. The Clydesdales will actually be kicking it off. Our 5 on Your Side Storm Tracker will also be there as well. So a lot of fun to be had. And you'll mention and you'll notice if you come down here to Dogtown today, there's a little more security than normal. They have actually stepped up patrol. So that's good to know as well. Well, whether or not you're partying here in Dogtown or anywhere else across the bi-state, police want to make sure you're doing it safely. So police are asking party goers to make sure they have a sober ride home. In Illinois, state police say between 2017 and 2021, 272 people lost their lives in drunk driving crashes. They also say the holiday weekend is one of the lowest points for seatbelt usage, so make sure you buckle up. Now, if you're worried about finding a sober ride home after today's celebrations, Lyft might have you covered, so listen up for this. The rideshare app is partnering with Breakthrough Beverage Missouri and Jamison Irish Whiskey to offer free rides home. Always great to hear, so from noon today to midnight, you can call a free ride with Lyft. So make sure you're taking advantage of this. We have the code on your screen right now. Use the code BBGSTPAT24, and that'll get you a free ride home today. Very important for these celebrations. And of course, we'll be covering St. Patty's Day at Dogtown all day long, so make sure you're keeping up with us on air, online, and on our streaming app, 5+. Now, Tracy, I do have a long sleeve shirt on, a coat as well, but the sun is out. I'm feeling comfy. I'm looking around. A lot of people do have beanies on, maybe some gloves. So how do you think people should dress? People look good out here, but is it going to get any warmer today?
Yes, Mercedes. It will get a little bit warmer, not a whole lot. So for some of us, you'll probably stay in those beanies. My mom would be in a fold-down parka in weather like this. So that's just something to keep in mind. Everybody's a little bit different. 45 degrees. It feels like 40 out there. Winds are out of the northwest at just under 10 miles per hour. We're going to have that cool breeze with us all day long. In Dogtown, we can expect our temperatures to be in the low 50s today by about 4 o'clock. So for the parade, quite cool and quite crisp, anywhere from 45 to 48 degrees. We will have a good mix of sun and clouds out there, and we will see those clouds pick up later on in the day. Now, a look for tonight, we are looking at breezy conditions. Temperatures will drop down into the mid-20s, so we are looking at yet another freeze for us overnight tonight. A little hope for our farmers out there is that there will be those stronger winds overnight, so hopefully that does prevent frost with winds to gust up to 20 miles per hour. Our sunset is at 7:05. Coming up, I'm going to outline that 7-day forecast for you, which does have a little bit of an up and down roller coaster for us this morning. And I'm going to go over our allergies, which with all the wind out there will impact us just a little bit more today.
All right, Tracy, looking forward to it. Thank you. This morning, 4 people are in the hospital after multiple overnight shootings in downtown St. Louis. A little after 2 this morning, 2 people were shot in Wells Goodfellow along Cote Brilliant Avenue. Then around 3:13, 1 woman was shot in the leg near 14th and Washington, and police arrested 1 suspect. Only minutes later, a 50-year-old man was shot at Broadway in Bellerive. Right now, our newsroom is working to learn more about these incidents. And right now, the Missouri Senate is discussing a bill that would protect IVF in the state. The bill would update the state's legal definition of an unborn child. Now, under the proposal, frozen embryos that have not been implanted into a mother's womb would not apply under Missouri's abortion law. We asked the Attorney General what he thinks.
Our law should protect innocent life. I also believe that potential parents, individuals who want to be able to have children, should have every means available to them to be able to fulfill that dream of theirs.
The bill's sponsor says she wants to give Missourians certainty that the state government will not get involved with the relationship between families and their doctors. This morning, investigators are continuing the search for Riley Strain, the 22-year-old Mizzou student who went missing in Nashville more than a week ago. His friends last saw him Friday, there's his picture there, March 8th at Luke Bryan's bar when he told them he was headed back to their hotel. Surveillance videos, however, show him going to the other direction. Authorities and his family are still trying to piece together a timeline.
And then we'd also like to know what happened after he crossed down onto Gay Street. There's something there that's going to fill some gaps.
Strain's family is asking businesses and people who live near that bridge to check their security footage.
And your running forecast, you can scan that barcode, that QR code for the latest race information. Temperatures today will land in the low 50s.
And of course, you can't have St. Patrick's Day without some festive foods. It's Tissel. Up next, the fast food joint that's giving its menu a splash of green. And we're taking another live look at St. Patty's preparations in Dogtown. Coming up, where you can park if you plan on driving out there for today's festivities.